everybody, welcome back to my channel. Voila, we're back again. Yes, we're back again. Okay, let me get comfy because I don't want this to take too long, but yeah, we're gonna talk about a few things. So, first of all, happy new year to every one of you. I hope that you're having a very happy new year and you know things are things are rolling. And this video is just going to be about some updates for this year, updates to my channel and updates to a few things, and just getting things together for this year. So first of all, I'm going to change my channel name to Holistic Views due to some certain things. So that's going to be the new name, and I'm very excited for that because I had it modified into like a different type of account for certain reasons, so I don't have to deal with it later in the future. So I did that, and so we're going to get into this. So 2020 updates. So honestly, like this whole break, just like how I said in some of my other videos, like sometimes life just throws turns at you and you don't even know what to expect. But this whole break, I mean, it was good for me, but it was also very difficult in certain ways. And but I just thank God that I've been able to get through some of that and manage myself and still be sane and good by God's grace. So part of the changes we're going to make to my channel this year is that so you know how my channel is about lifestyle, millennial lifestyle tips. I even wanted to write stuff before this, but I just left it and decided to start recording. So it's about millennial tips and faith. I had like a reflection a bit during this break, and I just thought, okay, I love God so much and he's everything to me, and I love to learn as much as I can and learn each and every step of the way. So I just felt like I do want to be able to implement that more in my channel, but it's not I'm not perfect. I feel like nobody's perfect, but I don't want it to be like whatever I'm saying. I don't want to mislead anybody with what I'm saying, if you get me. Like I want to be able to give advice the way I give. This is how this whole thing started. First of all, like giving my friends advice and stuff, and so I wanted to be able to do this and do this but not mislead anybody. But so something happened in one of the last videos I talked about with the pay yourself first. I talked about, so some people, I mean not really some people, just like someone took it a certain way, like they were thinking I was saying pay yourself first, like be selfish and only think about yourself, don't think about the church, or don't think about your tithe, or don't think about people that are less privileged. Like that is definitely not what I meant by pay yourself first. In terms, maybe because this is me, like this is what I understand to be me. I didn't know that, I didn't see it from other people's view. So me, in terms of me, when I tell myself pay myself first, I'm saying pay myself first because I want all this money so that I can do all these things I want to do. I have my dreams, I have my goals, I have things I want to do for the world, I have things I want to do for my country in Nigeria. That's we'll talk about that another day, but I have things that are my own personal goals. I have ways I want to help the less privileged. Like my heart is deep on that. People that know me personally know how I am with all those kind of things. So when I say all of that, all this money that I'm saying, that I said in that video, don't think I have money, please. I don't have money, please. I don't. But what I was trying, like mainly what I was trying to get at was all these things, all this kind of like motivations, because I do read a lot of business books too. So all these kind of things I was getting all that information from, it was mainly from a place of because, and like literally my parents have told me this thing straight up before. When I started telling them about my plans in terms of how I want to help this, how I want to build this organization, how I want to do this for the less privileged, my dad told me you need money for that. And that's the solid truth. You cannot say you're a non-profit organization and just always depend on other people's donations and provisions. It just will not work like that. So I'm kind of person that all these things I'm saying, that I'm trying to build myself up in these ways, is just so that I can have enough to do everything I want to do, to help as much people as I want to help, to do everything that I really, really need to do. So that's what I mean. And in terms of tithes, like since like 2 years ago, I made it a thing to always pay my tithes every month, every time I could. And I always try, sometimes a lot of times I didn't, because either I feel like I didn't have enough money, but you can never not really have enough money for God, to be honest. But a lot of times I've been like that, like I just like, oh, it's okay, I don't need to. But it's, we can talk about that another day. But in terms of tithes, like that's a big thing, for me, that I know that they really helped me in the past to just honestly, to just build myself. And I'm going to attach this quote about tithes. It says, bring all your things and everything into the storehouse of God, so that devourers will not take it away from you, things like that. So yeah, all those things are very, very important to me. So yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to say. So in terms of, let me not talk too much. So in terms of faith, in this channel, I do want to start something like, because it's also for myself and to get better at this thing. So I do want to start something like Bible study session, not too much deep things, but maybe just once in a while we go over a chapter together and we analyze it together, because this is what my channel is about. And my channel, like, whatever advice I want to give, I don't want it to just be me talking. I want it to be, because that's how I am. I believe like everything I know comes from God. So I want it to be that everything is backed by God. And of course, a lot of times a lot of knowledge I bring from books I've read, or stories I've read in terms of business world, how the world works, self motivation, self-help, all those kind of things. But yeah, definitely I wanna do that for you, and also do that for myself, because and I think it'll be fun. I mean, whenever I do Bible studies with friends and stuff, it's always fun, going over certain topics and reading certain things. So we'll do that once in a while. But definitely there are times where I will not, I won't say, like, of course I want to make everything correlate with the word of God, but definitely there are times where I won't like directly reference the Bible. It might just be something I've learned from business world, if you get what I mean, or how the world works. Yeah, things like that. So what else did I even want to talk about in this video? I forgot to add this before, but I'm gonna add it right now. So another thing, addition to my channel, is that I'm going to be bringing in people, in terms of like people that can also talk about these things with you all. And because I feel I can't say it all, and I don't know it all either. So I do love talking to friends and having good chat. So since I usually think this as chit chat, I might as well bring people along to come and talk, and we can have some fun and talk about it together. So yes, that's about goals. I know I've talked about this in the video before, the power of writing your goals down in your journal and stuff. But there's something I want to do. I want to do like I've never really had made a vision board, but I do mine like by paper. I write it down and I read it all the time, and that's how I really do visualize my goals. And when I visualize it, then it starts to I try to see the end result. Even though I'm never stuck on end result of anything, I try to enjoy the process of everything I do from the get-go. I'm not like, oh, when I get there then I will enjoy this, or when I get there it will be like this. I just enjoy the process from the beginning. So yeah, in terms of that, I just want to try to see how it will be, and I think it's fun. Vision boards are, you have like a board or solid paper or whatever, and you print certain pictures of how you envision things or what you want for that year, and you paste it, blah blah blah, and everything. So I'm going to do that because I really do want to see how it goes, even though I get results from writing my goals down anyways, but I do want to try that. So yeah, this video is already, I don't want it to be too long, but yeah, those are just a few things I wanted to say, and I just wanted to encourage you guys to keep on doing what you're doing. Welcome you into the new year, and just there are times where things might not go so smooth, or you might have like doubts and blah blah blah, but everything's gonna be fine. Just pray about it and keep going. And I feel like millennials, like, we're young, we tend to want to try things, we tend to want to discover things, we tend to want to see our strength in different things, and that's really not a bad thing. Like, if at the end of the day whatever you're doing is not, you feel like it's not it anymore, it's okay, then try another thing. That's just how I feel. It's okay, because we're young, you cannot kill yourself. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I am going to make another video and we'll talk about that later. But I hope that I'll put everything together, but I hope things were clear about changes to my channel, some reminders about the new year, and just getting things right. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.